Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. We're going to be working on the Master Sword and Link and maybe the Hylian Shield some today. Haven't quite decided, other than I know we're going to finish the sword here. And I'm going to leave it up to you guys, I think, if we're going to work on Link himself or perhaps the shield. I kind of really want to do the shield, but I also kind of really want to work on Link. But I do know what we are going to do for sure is work on the sword. So you guys can let me know in the comment section below what you want to see after we're done with the sword, if you want to see the shield or if you want to see some Link work. Link work is going to be mostly getting the body proportions in place and adjusting the face and head size, and then maybe working on the boots and gloves a little bit. Don't know for sure, but the sword and the shield, well, the shield will obviously be a lot of hard surface, like geometric type stuff, so if you're into that, then that's what we're going to do. Hey, what's up, Mike and Martin and everybody else? Hey, Daily, how about you don't ask a question 15 times before I even start streaming and then act like a jerk once I do start streaming? How about that? How about that? Handy Boy says he wants the shield. Michael says he wants the shield. I kind of lean towards the shield as well. Those hard surface type things are kind of fun for me. But it's totally up to you guys. So what I want to do first, I said what funny. I do want to make the sword a little more girthy. Oh, by the way, you probably are wondering why it looks like this and this right here. It's because I don't have this on. It will be like that once it's all done. But we're not going to work with that like that. Don't be mean. Yeah, that's right. Don't be mean. If you have a question, ask it politely and it'll get answered. Don't be mean. Be a regular person and your questions will get answered. Good point. Whoever said, Alec, good point. Don't be mean. Rules to live by for everyone out there. And yes, I'm positive. You're my favorite shield because you're the only one I watch. Okay. Hey, Bloodstock wants a shield. Alright, we'll do that. Okay. I'm very sure that the person saying don't be mean was referring to me. But I'm also very sure that that doesn't actually apply to me. So, you know. Alright, we're just going to do that right there. We're going to just girth up the sword a little bit. Can't have too much girth if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Mike says Link it is. I thought you said, didn't you say shield just a second ago, Mike? Am I going crazy? I might be going crazy. I don't want to go too much. Let's see how that looks. Going for a little bit more of an ocarina look. I think that's pretty good. I want to bump these down just a little bit, though. I really like Zelda's shield. Does Zelda have a shield? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that is Link who has the shield. Zelda has a dress, which is like a shield for her legs from the sunlight. We're gonna just tweak these a little bit. I feel like they were just a little bit too oh yeah, that's much better proportionally speaking, I think. I think this sword still is kind of needs a little bit more, I think. Let's do a little bit more here. Attitude problem. Who's got an attitude problem? Is somebody already being a jerk in the chat? Guys, don't be jerks in the chat. What's this? Why is that different? Uh-oh. Let's do a mirror. I don't know what's going on there. That was odd. Let's make sure we're good here. Yeah, that looks nice. Oh, you're just being opposite. Ah, Link is Zelda's shield. That's a fair point. And her sword. That's like the Halo 3 Cortana messages. Anybody know that reference? Back when Halo lore was all the rage. So good. Oh man, that was good stuff back then. Alright, we are gonna girth this up just a little. Just gonna... spread that out some. And then I think we can maybe... well, let's see. I was gonna say maybe we can make the sword thicker too, but I don't think we really need to. If we make that part thicker, we should be good. Should be good. To correct you, as it says in the title, it's links. Huh? Thanks, Jimmy Night Falcon. I appreciate it. It's my own take on it. It does take some inspiration from Skyward Sword, and then it's also got some inspiration from Oot, and obviously I have to finish the handle. But otherwise, we are pretty well done here. I'm just gonna get some more adjusting going on. So we need to do some movement. Yes. Why do you think that the naming convention has to carry over from one to the other? Just because Zelda's game is named after the princess doesn't mean Mario's game has to be named after the princess. That's not how it works. That's like, why don't we just call it Mushroom Kingdom because Halo is named after the terrain you play on? You know what I mean? Each game has its own naming convention. So, how about those apples? Yeah, I think I like it like that. I like it like that. Should we make that part thicker, the purple part? I think we should. I think the thicker the better. If you know what you guys know what I'm talking about. I think what we'll do is just grab that part. And we'll just pop it out a little. Oh no, no. Oh no, no. We need the other part too. We need that part as well. I think like that. Gives us a little bit extra girth. You saw the World Adventure Ultra Instinct Goku. I did. The hair's not right. That logic is not redundant. You're clearly using words you don't understand. I don't think that word means what you think it means. What is my favorite Zelda game? Obviously, Ocarina of Time, the best Zelda game. And then my favorite video game franchise is Halo. Favorite single video game might have to be maybe Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Because it is such a good game that doesn't get enough recognition. It's such a unique game. I'm gonna bring that out, and I'm gonna bring this part down. Oop. This part down, and hopefully we can make it look nice. Which I think we can. We try it like that. How's that look? I like that. It looks kind of well integrated. Like I said, it's my own design for the Master Sword. It's not directly any one particular design. This part's from Skyward Sword a little bit. These guys are kind of OOT inspired. Mario RPG is an awesome game. So the hair on Goku is not right at all. It could just be because it's a proto. Although it's not actually a prototype, but it's a test shot. So it could be that. Or it could be that they are going to do that, which is not a good situation at all. We won't know until they show us more. I think we kind of want to leave that up. I kind of like that. And then bring this down. Or we'll do that right there. And then bring that down. Yeah, I like that. Although, this curve here should match this curve here, I think. So let's bring that in a little. Yeah, that's better. A lot cleaner looking. Let's slide this one up. Yeah, that's it right there, baby. I like that. Well, yo!
Happy birthday, you magnificent man.
Thank you, Alfonso. I appreciate it. That's weird, though, that you and your wife both refer to me as magnificent. Ah, got him. You guys don't know, I'm pretty close friends with Alfonso, so I'm allowed to make jokes like that. He doesn't mind. Plus, it's true. Oh! Yeah, it is a prototype. No. No, it is, if anything, a test shot or a paint master. I mean, I guess it could be a prototype, but prototypes don't generally get painted. They can be painted, so it could technically be a prototype. But I'm just saying, people use terminology sometimes when it's not necessarily the right terminology. It might be a prototype. We have no way of knowing. The only people that know are Mr. Bandai and probably Mrs. Bandai. Alright, how do we like that overall look? To me, that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? You like it? I think that looks alright. I could thicken up the blade a little bit more even. We could try it and see if it looks good. Let's give it a shot. Thanks, Martin. Chicken wings for Anthony for days. I think you underestimate two things. One, my capacity to eat chicken wings. And two, the level of sustenance from chicken wings. I don't think anybody that's ever had chicken wings is like, I couldn't eat any more. I'm pretty sure most people can eat a lot of chicken wings. Especially once you get going. World's the limit. Alright, we're going to try going right there. I don't have symmetry on. We're going to try going right here. And we're going to make it thicker again, guys. You know how I am about my thickness. Just right. That looks pretty good. That looks just right. But seriously, Alfonso, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, that thickness is good right there. Because Link's sword in OOT especially has a little bit of extra meat to it. I like that. I'm excited for the new Halo game. I am optimistic for the new Halo game. I'm tentatively excited because I love the aesthetic of it. I love the fact that it appears that they're going back to the Halo roots in focusing on Master Chief. So, you know, I am optimistic and hopeful, but there is some definite reservation there. Alright, I like that, guys. I like that. Let's get the handle sorted. I want to bring that out a little bit. Let's turn that off so we can see what we're doing. Oh, I need to turn my fan on. If you guys hear the fan noise, let me know. It should be pretty quiet, but... Hey, it's Papa Palpatines. Just bouncing around from account to account, huh? Hey, let's talk about this real quick. Master Chief's not my favorite character. He's one of them. This stuff right here, you can't see it. Well, you can see part of it because the green screen's blocking it out, but Mountain Dew Ice. I am 99% sure it's just Sprite rebranded as Mountain Dew to sell more Sprite. It tastes like Sprite to me. And if people weren't buying Sprite, they label it as Mountain Dew, and everybody's like, Mountain Dew's trendy. I'm going to try the Mountain Dew Ice. Oh, it's so refreshing. I'm pretty sure it's just Sprite. Anybody else have this? Have you ever tried this? There's no YouTube notification. What? There better have been. It's set for public. Hey, Michael Diaz. $5 super chat. Birthday Starbucks on me, Anthony. Thanks. Gotta say, not gonna go to Starbucks. Sorry. I think I've only had Starbucks once in my entire life, and it was because my girlfriend at the time wanted Starbucks. And so we went, and I said, I'm not getting Starbucks. But she said, but I'm getting Starbucks, and I'll get you something too. So I was like, okay. And I got something from Starbucks, and that was it. Do it, man. Taste it. Let me know. It's clear. And then this part is neon green. It matches my green screen almost exactly. But give it a try. Do I know when Marvel Legends 80th year are hitting shelves? No. However, I have all of the retro ones on the cards. I already have them. So I need to film them. I'll probably film them on Friday. And we'll go from there. But I have so many Marvel Legends reviews done. They just they're getting a little obscene with their situation. It's like every other day a new wave of Marvel Legends is releasing, and every wave is about 50% good. So it's hard for me to be real enthused. How about Burger King? Okay, maybe that. Although, honestly, I haven't been eating any kind of bad food at all lately because I'm trying to lose some weight since I don't do anything physical anymore because I'm constantly sitting at a desk working. And this past week, since it's been it's my birthday today, technically, but since I can't do everything I want to do on one day, I've been getting, like, Little Caesars and Subway and stuff because I haven't had that stuff in so long. And, honestly, I feel like shit. I don't know if it's just because I haven't eaten bread in so long. I don't know what it is, but I don't feel great. We're going to make that bigger. And we're going to take this. And we're going to make that bigger. Like that. And maybe make this part smaller. We'll see how that looks once we get it on there. It does taste like Sprite. You've tried it? It does. Did you like the Halo McFarlane figures? I reviewed a ton of them. You should know if I like them or not. My favorite video game character, or at least my top 3. Okay, Samus, Link, Captain Falcon, Master Chief. Those. DF Gohan, I will never give Demoniacal Fit any money. Any of my money. Ever. Because the last figures they made were not good. And what they're doing is illegal. It is unethical. And they shouldn't be doing it. How am I going to fix that? I don't like it sticking through right there. I could raise that up in the middle. Let's try that maybe. That might look nice. It probably won't. But it might. But yeah, the whole Demoniacal Fit thing, their products are crap and overpriced, unlicensed. I don't understand why everybody's all about it. Like, they're not good products. So, who cares if it's something nobody else made? If it's no good, it's no good. I don't know about that. Or maybe if I bring this part up too. Let's try that. I'll tell you why everybody's all about Demoniacal Fit. It's because they get to have something that no one else has. Nobody else who doesn't buy the bootleg figures, the knockoff third-party figures, they don't have them, so the people that do have them feel special. Well, good for you. You're allowed to have that and feel special if you want. But there's a reason no one has them. Because they're no good. There we go. I think that looks better. I think maybe what I'll do is... yeah, that's what I'll do. No, not like that. Not like that. We're gonna slide it up. Yeah, that's much better. I like that. The Incredible Hulk? I thought that was kind of clever. I did not see the new Godzilla movie yet. It does taste like Sprite. Have you heard of Dawson model? Yes. What did I miss? Me working on the sword. And then it looks like everybody wants me to work on the shield after this, but I don't know. I'm very tempted to put a fuller in. I would really think a fuller would look awesome on this sword. I might do that too. That's easy to do. You should review some of the Transformers War for Cybertron Siege line. Nope. I shouldn't. At least none that I'm aware of are anything that I want to buy right now. Do you guys think I should try a fuller? Yeah, we can do it real quick. Like, real quick. Let's just give it a quickie. Insert, cylinder. We're just going to do a super quick one. Let's do that. RGB, fill, group by normals, crease PG, stretch it out. Beard hair got stuck on, or my neck beard hair got stuck on my shirt. Hurt. I wasn't just having a stroke, or a seizure, I guess, not a stroke. I think putting this in here might look well. No. 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 Have you not seen Legend of Zelda? Link walks around with hammers and axes and all kinds of things. Doesn't need to be based on real life, dude. Dude. Do you even Zelda, bro? But for real, no. No. This is mostly based on the OOT design, and his doesn't have a fuller, and his is chunkier than mine is. So... take that. Take all that neck wag. Let's do this. And then we will Q-mesh this. Like this. And we will uncrease this. This is just a quick and dirty one to see what it looks like. You don't Zelda, bruh? Bruh! The Jetfire that's coming out looks like a figure of the year. The one that's based on the Bumblebee movie does. That's not Jetfire though, that's Blitzwing, I think. That looks great. But that movie was so overappreciated that I'm not buying anything from it. That's not why. It wasn't as good as everybody said it was, so I'm not interested in buying things from it. It had less Transformer action in it than all of the other ones, and everybody bashed the other ones constantly for not having enough Transformer action. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Whoops. There's not enough robots, it's too much people. This one was all teen drama. Even when the robot was in there, it was all teen drama. Here, let's try it. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, I like it. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the fuller? I think I like it. Megaton hammer, yeah. He's a chonky boy. I like the sword of Halo, the energy sword. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think the fuller kind of looks awesome. It's just a little one. I could make it bigger. I'll have to adjust the tip. But do we like a bigger fuller? Or I should taper that bottom part. Hold up. Hold up. Let me taper the bottom part. Just a little bit. Yeah. Thanks, Peter. Thanks, Woody. Thanks, Bloodstock. Thanks, Strix. Thanks, Lasagna. I think I like it. Although, it does take something away. I think maybe the thicker fuller is not the way to go. Let's make it thinner again and see. I think the thinner fuller is the way to go. Happy birthday. Been watching your channel near the beginning, although you may not know me since the soda. I remember you. First appearance Hulk. Appearance hulked. I got the D in the wrong place. That's what she said. Yeah, I do remember you. I mean, I don't know you personally, but I remember you. No, today's my actual birthday, Strix. See, I stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and since my birthday fell in the middle of that on the Wednesday, I felt like let's just make it a 3-day event of sculpting something for fun rather than for work. Because it's my birthday, and I'll do it if I freaking want to. £15 box of marble. Yeah, that was a long time ago, and it wasn't a very good video, but it gets so many views. I don't like it. It's a piece of crap video. It's old, low quality, and low information. I don't know about the fuller, guys. Honestly, let's see. Let's do a quick compare. I want to like it. Let's do that. Let's go here. Oh, I did the wrong button. Son of a gun. I want to like the fuller, but at the same time, I feel like I don't like it. I'm happy to get you into collecting, Strix. Hopefully my videos have been helpful for you. Thanks, Jaron. Or Jaren? I don't know. I'm sure I screwed that up. Where do you print your 3D models? Well, right now I have a friend doing it, but as soon as my printer comes in, I'll be doing it right here. Right here. Have you heard about the Mattel Halo figures? Those were sick. Nope. They're done, first of all. And second of all, sick as in make me want to vomit. They are done for. You guys think we should maybe try a double fuller? We could try a double fuller. I just reviewed that figure, DA13, literally today. Let's try a double fuller, guys. Maybe this is the solution. Oh no. Maybe this is a bad idea, but it might look cool. No way to know. What happened? Actually, that's not half bad. It's kind of weird looking, but it's kind of cool at the same time. It may be too much. I kind of like it, and I kind of don't like it equally. I think I want to put something in here as well. See, that's weird. It's like... It looks cool, but it's also freaking weird at the same time. I don't know. See, this is why it takes me long to design my action figures. For those of you that don't come around to watch me design the action figures, you should do it occasionally because it's kind of awesome. But little details make such a difference in things that most people don't even contemplate. I kind of love it. I think I love it. Are you going to get the new Berserker armor, repaint Figma, and review it? Yes. Yes. I think I like it more the double. That's what she said. Oh. Hey, Delcian Barrow. You've been timed out once. I would rather not time you out again. I would much rather it just be a pleasant experience for everybody. Please don't make me do it again. I have not played Dark Souls. I think we're going to leave the double fuller. And I think we need to do something down here. I mean, there's lots of swords with multiple fullers in them. There are some with 3 fullers in them. There's all kinds of different swords with fullers in real life. So... I mean, it's less common, I suppose, but it's not like it's unheard of. I never collected Hot Toys. Never, ever. How long have I been sculpting? With ZBrush? About 2 years. Everything in general? I don't know. Less? I mean, more? Less. I don't know. I want to do this. Let's just shrink it just a little bit. Pull it back just a little bit. Like that. Nice. No, it's not the right kind of sword for a triple fuller. SDCC reveals for right now, they haven't. I mean, all we really have is NECA so far. I did own a Hot Toys Deadpool, and it was such a piece of garbage that I sold it off right away. I also owned a War Machine from the very first War Machine release, and I never even opened it. But I reviewed my brother's Hot Toys for a while. Hey Brian, what do you think about the fullers? I know it's not accurate, but I think they look kind of great. And since I'm going for a different design, a kind of more realistic look, since my Link's going to have like textured cloth and everything anyway, I kind of like the fullered look a lot. And I know you're probably going to hate it because you don't like stuff. But you also might like it. I want to try something here. I kind of love it. Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks cool without them too. But it also, especially once it's like in a statue form, it's going to catch the light. And I think it might look great. It might look terrible, but it might look great. I need to fix these though. Oh. Well, I can't. Well, I guess I could still probably make it work. Woof, that's not good. Well, I guess we're not using that. How did that one... Oh man, I gotta redo them. Why did they clip together like that? There, actually that works. Hi, kitty. '80th anniversary Marvel Legends or reveals for that? What? The ones that I just got on the card? Or is that what you're talking about? You're talking about something new. Like Silver Samurai and those guys? Is that what you're talking about? So the reason I'm pulling these out so far is because I'm going to be pushing them, squishing them back down. And I need them to have a little extra. No, I still need to go farther. Fluffy? What? Oh, no. It's not spelled I-E, first of all. Why would you presume to know how I spelled my cat's name? Second of all, no, it wasn't Fluffy. Fluffy doesn't bother me while I'm working so much. Yeah, but Jaren, I don't know what you're talking about because I just said I have all of the ones that, like Silver Samurai and all them, I already have them, so I can tell you about them. Or are you referring to something else? I don't know what you're referring to, so I can't answer your question. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what you're asking me. I'm not in love with those. I think maybe what we want to do for these... I don't think this is even going to work, but I'm going to try it. It could work. It might work perfectly, in fact. I definitely want to pop them out a little bit. Why isn't it working? What's going on here? It's not going to be an action figure, so just the sword and the shield. Maybe we can just do this. Maybe this will work. Yeah, I kind of like it like that. Alright, let's get the handle done and then we can move on. So for the handle, I'm just going to inset a bunch of columns and then I'm going to put rings around it. Hey, Virtual Vortex, really just watch the reviews. I went into lots of detail on the reviews. I did not see Far From Home. Retro Carded Hulk is an SDCC exclusive. I don't have it yet because I don't have connections with these companies that have them for obvious reasons. It's very hard to have connections with companies when you say less than nice things about their figures. They don't tend to want to give you stuff. Brian, isn't the OOT design kind of like this, where it has these rings and then vertical pieces as well? I don't want that in the middle. Dang it, wasn't paying attention. What do you mean 2 bars on each end? I thought it had like maybe 3 on either side, or maybe 4 total. But I think I'm going to do it like that, and then I'll run some vertical ones as well. I have the images. Let me look. I don't know what you mean on each end. Ends would be top and bottom, so I don't know what you mean by that, so hang on. Oh, so it's got this kind of pattern. It only shows 2, but it looks like it could have as many as 3 based on the angle. It looks like maybe it's only on front and back, though. Probably only on front and back. Or left and right, depending on how you do it. What happened to my right hand? Oh my god! Nothing. This is an artist glove, so my hand moves across the screen. What is your favorite Links out of all the Zelda games? Obviously OOT. I'm kind of thinking... I want the cutouts to be smaller. How can I do that? I know how I can do that. So what we're going to do is this. We'll do that, and then we will connect them. So this one, we're going to do polygroup, polyloop. Give me a blue. Blue. There we go. No, don't do that. I hope I did this right. Otherwise, we're going to have to start over. Please line up. Oh, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. I'm not really a genius. I actually am. No, I almost am, but I'm not. Okay, let's see if this looks nicer. Hey. Why is that one different? Oh, oops. Alright, we have to do this too. Just like that. Much better. Gotten a better head sculpt for Quicksilver. That came with it. Yeah. And for Magneto. Alright, we'll do that. It's gonna be so small that I don't really need to even worry about the details of it. Yeah, Randall's right. Pretty much. What'd you say, Brian? Edges. You mean blade edges, Brian. Goodness, ends are at the ends, edges are at the sides. Here we go with the egg conversation. Okay, let me do some bevels on here, I think. Just a little bit of a bevel. Why is it doing that? Dude! Thank you. Because it would just chop up your hand too much if it was sharp edges. So now the question is, do we leave them soft? Like that? I think that would be best. If we crease our PGs, it's gonna be... Ooh, that looks nice too. Alright, let's take a vote, guys. Time to vote. Little details that don't matter, but still matter. Harder? Oh. Hang on. There we go. Harder edges or softer edges? Ooh. Updated full collection video. I've never done a full collection video. I've got way too many things in my collection, by far. Wrapped in leather. Groot. Here we go again. Groot's trying to change the design altogether to what he wants rather than to what I'm doing. Link's sword does not have a leather wrapped handle. Groot, say leather one more time. Say it one more time. See what happens. See what happens. It's gonna have vertical bits on it too still, remember. I think it makes sense to have it... Well, the right side, this side would definitely never hurt your hand. This side would likely not hurt your hand, and you'd have better grip. Most people are saying soft. Just ideas, bro. I get it, Groot, but chill. Like, I'm making a certain thing. You keep telling me from yesterday and today to do things entirely differently. That's not... This isn't a brainstorming session. I'm making something specific. Brian, are you out there? I think I'm gonna stay with softer. Groot, I don't need you to. I don't need you to suck up. I'm not telling you to stop doing what you're. I mean, I'm telling you specifically to stop doing what you're doing. I don't need you to tell me it looks good. I mean, thanks, but don't feel obligated because I said to stop doing what you're doing to say something nice. Like I'm not fishing for compliments or anything. I just don't. I don't need brainstorming for things like that when I'm doing a very particular thing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. It's all good. It is all good. I kind of like them soft. That's what she said. Oh, hard does look good. I live in Texas where everybody that lives here is from somewhere else, so... Goku's hair is wrong and his body doesn't look particularly good. It doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look very good. I can't decide, guys. Do we want to have them soft or hard? I think I like hard. Well, let's do this. Let's go ahead and add the other part that we need in there anyway. So we will just do a cube. Well, I know they're both good options. That's why we're trying to decide. If one was a bad option, this would be an easy decision. Whoa. What the hell was that? This eBay app is worthless, man. So someone just commented on my Instagram account one of the photos of my custom heads and tagged Hasbro in it to tell them to take notes. More like telling them to sue me to stop doing it. That's not helpful, people. If you're the person that did that, please undo that. That would be swell. Thanks. Hey, sue this guy, please. We don't want him to do any more stuff. That'd be nice. Look how nice his work is. Now please sue him. Yeah, they stopped making figures mostly because their figures were too crappy. And they lost all their customers. I don't know if that's true. But it probably is. I need to make that curve different. Dang it. There we go. No, they can't really sue me because... Well, okay, so here's the thing. They can sue me. Or more likely, they'll sue me, or Disney will sue me because I don't own rights. If they wanted to, I'm saying. Oops. But the argument is that they wouldn't win the case because what I'm selling only encourages sale of their product. Therefore, there's no harm. They make money from it. Potentially. But they can still sue me. So... Oops. There's a significant problem there. Thanks, Martin. Favorite figure from the SH Figure Arts Broly wave. You mean from the movie? Broly. Hey, thanks, Joseph. Appreciate it. No, you can definitely get sued for a character likeness. For sure. Again, it's not necessarily likely, but it's definitely something that could happen. No, we don't want to do that. We want to do this. And then we go here. I like it like that. I think we'll leave it like that for now. DA13, watch my reviews, please. They're there for your benefit. Save. Thanks, Martin. Take it easy. Would you ever make God of War customs? For some reason, companies only make figures of Kratos and other characters. I make what I'm commissioned to make. I'm not excited for Ultra Instinct Goku because so far it doesn't look good. Oops. No. Yeah, I like that. That looks like a solid sword. I would swing that at somebody or something, which isn't a person, because that would be encouraging violence. No, demoniacal fit is not good in any way. They shouldn't be doing what they're doing. And their previous figures sucked. I'm not supporting them in any way ever. Also, it's not a surprise to me that they weren't very good, because when they first started to be a thing, I contacted them and said, hey, I would review your stuff if you want to send me a review sample to see if it's actually any good, and they ignored me completely, which is not unusual. I often get ignored completely for that kind of stuff, but typically speaking, the companies that ignore me completely are the ones who are not confident in their product. So, I'm not surprised that their product turned out to be a bunch of butts. And those figures I reviewed from them were terrible. They were terrible figures. There we go. I like it. That looks like a fancy sword. Storm Collectibles Doomsday? Have I seen it yet? I don't know that I've seen it yet. I may not have seen it yet. I kind of want to make the wings smaller on the sword. Should we try it? Let's try it. I think that might be better. Does Link have a bow? No, I'm not making an action figure. I'm making a statue. So I just need his sword and his shield. So I'm going to leave it like this. And we're about to move on to doing the shield. Just want to get this kind of tuned in just a little bit. Yeah. Alright, I think we're going to leave it just like this. That looks like a good one-handed sword, because Link almost exclusively wields his sword with one hand. And I like the way this all ties together nicely. Yeah. Let me save it, and then we'll make a shield, which is going to be a lot easier and harder at the same time. The DBZ Plush House. Hi, Anthony. I saw your review on the Broly movie, SSGS, as Goku figure arts, and it was amazing. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. What are your thoughts on the new Storm MK Scorpion? The face masks and heads look janky as heck. I hope they look better in person. Hey, what's up, King of Legend? I will be 3D printing this statue eventually. I may whip out one of these swords just for shits and giggles because I think it turned out super. Oh, I love it. I might just make this and give all my action figures one of these guys. You should sculpt an angel-style Puri Puri prisoner statue set. No. Nope. Not gonna happen. Alright, let's make a shield, shall we? That's gonna be a trick and a half. It's gonna take some work, but we're gonna do it. We will do it. Jose, by the way, I didn't say thanks, so thanks for the super chat. Make a DBZ statue. Nope. Goku wielding the Master Sword. Okay, I'm in. You've changed my mind. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. And let's see. For our... Oh, no. This. Hey. So we definitely need to have... I want to say 3. And then probably 3. I don't know. Getting the shield set up is going to be a lot harder than actually making it. Let me grab my reference. Where did I send that? I sent it here. Okay. So we want... We're just going to get the outside shape in place first. Actually, what we're going to do is make it just a flat piece. Alright, we want this. That looks pretty close. Is this music like a slower version of a montage? A montage is a bunch of scenes put together, or images put together. So, no. I mean, I guess you could call music a montage, but I wouldn't call music a montage. I would call it a mix tape or a mix track. Is that good shape? That's a pretty good shape, I think. I think we'll go with that for now. Whoa, that is not the same. That's terrible. Alright, well, we're just not going to do that then. I think that'll work. Is there any Link figure reviews on your channel? Just about all of the ones that are for collectibles. You can search my channel. You can search it, and then you'll see what's there. Alright, so I think what I want to try to do is to just do this to give it the shape we need. Because it does curve, but not a ton. I think that might be good. We don't want a ton of curve. That might work. Let's try it. There are no good JoJo figures. I mean, there are. They're not perfect, but they're good. Alright, increase PG. And then we're gonna increase this, and this, and this. I think that's pretty much what his shield looks like. Hey, thanks. Thanks for the thing you did there. I appreciate it. Alright, we're gonna actually do a little bit of adjusting. That looks pretty close. What the trick is we're gonna leave that like that. So we got the curvature down. And we got the thickness down. But now, can I do it like that? No, I can't. Never mind. So now we're gonna make this part flat on the back. Not completely flat, but it is typically mostly flat. We have to do this part by hand. I don't really understand how it's flat though, because it's curved in every direction, yet somehow it's always flat on the back, which doesn't make any sense. So I'm not going to make it exactly flat, because it just doesn't make sense. See you later, Juron. You should print out the sword and shield and join the Area 51 raid. No, I think I'll pass. Google it. That's pretty good. Oh. Oh, how the hell am I supposed to do that? That's gonna be hard. Maybe I can do it. That works, I guess. It's still weird, but whatever. I like it like that, at least. Alright. Okay, I think we'll be better off if we do this. Yes. Now this is going to have like a border thing on there anyway, so you're not going to see these kind of weird pinchy things. Although, maybe we don't need it. Yeah, we don't need it. That's fine. Okay, so now we duplicate and then we add the border. Where'd my image go? Lost my image. There it is. So it's the whole border, and then we add some nubbins. Alright. This I can do. Okay, so we'll do this, and we will insert some edge loops. That's super convenient. That is awesome. So what I'm doing is I'm actually making the metallic border for the shield right now, and then I will actually shape it and add it to the top layer. Or on top of the other part. That looks pretty good. Let's give that a shot. Although I wonder if I shouldn't. I think I should add the other parts in at the same time. I think I'll make the other parts separate pieces. That'll look really cool to have them kind of bolted on. I think I'll try that, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. Hey Anthony, it's my B-Day to B-Day bros. Congratulations on not dying since your last birthday. You have succeeded in life. Literally. Oh, you know what? This has to wrap all the way around. How much should a custom cost? It depends on who's making it and what it is. Obviously. Obviously. Can't do it. Okay. So we'll do it like this. Okay, now we just adjust it, which is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. But it shouldn't be too bad. Once we get this part done, it'll be a little bit more fun stuff rather than just boring, bland stuff. Here's another for reasons. Thanks. Appreciate it. I'm not really liking how this is looking. I'm hoping we can get it to where it needs to be. You know what? Let's get rid of that one. We're getting pretty close. What's your favorite if you could pick one? Of what? Oh, Gohan figures? I would go with... I think the original release, or the SDCC version. What was the first adult collector figure you ever owned? I guess that's kind of depending on how you describe or define that, but I would say maybe Marvel Legend. No, Soda Street Fighter. I think so do Street Fighter figures. What's... oh, the Beast Head question mark. Huh? Is there more to that? You guys, I need context when you ask questions. Otherwise, I have no idea what you're talking about. When was the last time you hand sculpted a figure? Well, I never sculpt them from scratch, but all the time. What do you dislike about the shield? It was just looking a little warbly at first, but now I think we're starting to get it where we want it. I really like your vids. I don't watch them all day, but I at least try to. You mean every day? Or do you mean all day? Because as much as I want you to watch my videos, I'm not sure it's wise to watch them all day. That's probably too much. So I'm going to end up having plates over the corners anyway, because I'm going to take the original OOT design, and it has these parts that cut out in here, and in here, and in here, and then one down here. And I think it'll look really cool to just have a really thin plate on top of the rim. I think that might be a really nice look. But I need to get it trimmed up first before I can do that. It's a little chunky. I am less concerned about the inside, but it still needs to look good. So we have to figure that out. It is pretty chunky right now. One figure? I'd have to go with Dinobot, I think. I really like Dinobot. I have no personal connection to Super Boo, even though it's a good figure. I grew up on Beast Wars. Freaking love Beast Wars. And it's a kick-ass figure, so... Can't really go wrong. If you have a personal connection to something and it's a good product, that's the best. It's bigger than 2 feet. But I'm not into Transformers enough to care. Especially that kind of Transformer figure. Like, that kind of Transformer figure looks like a kid's toy to me. I have no interest in that. Hola! Yo, 23, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, it's 27 inches, so it's bigger than 2 feet. That's what I was saying, if that's what you're referring to. No, I mean Dinobot, as in the character, not a description of the character. The Dinobot is what I'm referring to. Yo!
Happy belated birthday.
Thanks, Anonymous. I appreciate it. Although it's not belated, today is actually my birthday, so you are right on time. Thank you very much. I'm thinking this shield is starting to look pretty good. We have a little bit of a wiggle right here, though. It's kind of... the way it's designed is a little bit weird. They kind of cheat with the design, even on the existing toys of it. Because this part's all flat, and then this part's all flat, but then the shapes start to pop out, and that's kind of weird. I don't think I like that. I think I'm not going to do it that way. Not entirely. But I don't think it's going to be noticeable either way once I do those extra chunks. Hey, Death Inferno. No, I'm not gonna bother. Never mind. Never mind. It doesn't matter. What's a hobby of yours the collector community might not know about? On the weekends, I run some girls on the corner over down the street. No, I don't know. That's probably an inappropriate joke. Prostitution's not funny. Or is it? I would say there isn't one that you guys wouldn't know about if you watch my content. And I don't mean that in like a snarky way, I mean it literally, because I always talk about the things I like in my videos. So, I'm big on video games, big on movies and TV. You know, that kind of stuff. You guys are probably wondering why I'm spending so much time on this part of the shield, even though this is the boring part. This part needs to be right before I can do the other stuff. And once this part's right, the other stuff will be much easier to do. It's kind of like building a house. You need a good foundation. And I think we'll probably call that good. Yo.
Happy birthday, dude. Love your content. Keep it up, smiley face.
Thanks, Joseph. I appreciate it very much. It's not, but that joke was funny. You know. There's pretty much humor in just about anything in life. No matter how shitty that thing is, you can find some humor in there. That doesn't make it less of a bad thing or anything like that, but it doesn't hurt to lift the mood. You know? But anyway, as far as hobbies go, I don't work on cars anymore because it's too expensive and I don't have a fancy car anymore. And I spend all my time working. So it's work and I like the way that looks. We're going to save that. So it's work and things. How do you spell Hylian? Like this? I think that's right. I typed in Master Shield today and then I'm like, that's not a thing. Randall said, I think prostitution is serious business. Might be for you. I don't know. Something's off right here. Let's adjust that a little bit. We don't need that on. I think that looks alright. We need a little more thickness. Right there. Right there. Right there. And do we have another one? No, we don't. Wonder if that's why it's weird. Yeah, that's why it's curving funny up top. Well, I guess it's actually not so far off. This part should be back here, though. I was just about to say we're good with the shield, and now I'm changing stuff again. How did that get so far off? What the heck happened there? Goodness. As Mike would say, good grief. Yeah, somehow we got this all off. Let's just clean this up and then we'll be ready to go. Yeah, that's straight enough. Take that up. Bring that down. Bring that down. Okay, that should be good. Now we have to readjust all these other parts. But that's a good good starting point. As if we haven't already started. Alright. So now we just adjust these guys and we're good. I really don't like that. Guess I don't really have a choice though. There we go. How's that? That looks worse. What the heck? How's it getting worse as I go? It's this damn complex curve. I think maybe that'll be okay. Mega House Luffy? I don't know about that. Oh, Death Inferno. Are you talking to when I said something and then said, oh, never mind, it doesn't matter? I was going to tell you to stop trying to low-key promote your channel. But then I realized it really doesn't matter. Well, that shouldn't be... You know what? Screw them. I'm not doing it the way they do it. That should be in like that. Alright, we're gonna leave it like that. I should be studying for an army test for my recruiter, but here we are. What kind of test do you have to take for that? Yeah, that was definitely savage mode. Oh, that was savage mode. Definitely. I'm surprised you even survived after that terrible confrontation. Alright, so we need one at the top. Let's just do that. We're gonna build these out. I think I'll just do it manually. Okay, so probably about double, a little more than double. So like right here. You probably can just get away with doing it like this. No. Can't. That, I think, will work. We're gonna do them all at once. Is Marvel Legends a good figure company? They are the best figure company if you ask Marvel Legends fans. I think the shield needs to be taller. Yeah, we'll get to that. And these pieces will be able to be adjusted, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the shield's too squatty right now. Okay, how am I going to do this now? This goes to here. Hi, Zeus. You need some food, buddy? Yeah? Alright, hang on, bud. Hang on, Zeus. I know you're hungry. You're always hungry. Damn it. No, I don't want that. I think I can make that work. And then we need one on the sides, right here. Alright, now we adjust them, and then we make them. Guys, please stop asking me what I think about things I've reviewed. Just, you can watch the reviews. They're there. Just watch them. I spent a lot of time making reviews for you to watch. If you watch them, then everybody wins. You get the information you're asking me about, and I get the views that I need to have a YouTube channel. Please watch them. Plus, when I made a review about something, I've pretty much exhausted my thoughts on it. There's not a whole lot more I can say. So, if you want the lowdown, that's the way to get it. Zeus, I'm working, kind of. Not, I mean, this is technically work. This counts. There you go. Just jump up. Don't mind me. Yeah, we definitely need to do some adjusting. Really? Do you think you're close enough to my face? I'm gonna have to go feed the cat. Do you need some food, bud? Stop it. Stop it. I have to go feed the cat. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Here, have one of these. Alright, let's get this shield. This shield's definitely too scrunchy right now. But we'll be able to fix that. Alright, let's see. Let's do this. Alright, I like it. Oh, great. Half of them are the wrong direction. Oh, God. Alright, whatever. I love it when that happens. That's my favorite. Alright, I think what I can do is... Well, first we will... Let's do double. Oh. Okay. I love it when ZBrush makes it so easy for me to do what I want to do. Alright, so this one, we can just do that. This one, we're going to mirror it, then do that. So those two are good. This one, we need to... That one's good. Where's the top one? That is the top one. There we go. Alright. That's good. So, let's go ahead and stretch the shield out first. And hope this doesn't just destroy everything. Favorite ZBZ figure and character? Character is Piccolo. Maybe Vegeta, but probably Piccolo. And figure-wise, it has to be... Personal favorite? I might go with... I really like the new Broly, but his big feet do piss me off. I might go with Super Boo, just because it's a fun one to pose. Alright, this is gonna make me have to readjust some stuff. Maybe not. That's probably okay. Okay, let's get this guy adjusted. Be easier to do it if I can actually see what I'm doing. Well, bad guys are typically more interesting characters. Not always, but usually. Usually. Okay. I haven't quite decided how I want to handle like this area, but I might just leave it like this and kind of just throw some rivets on there, something like that. But I don't know yet. We'll see. Have you seen a Shakoguan No, I don't even know what that is. Never heard of that. I don't like the way they do that. They, at least in some of the images, have this part like creased up here, but nowhere else. I guess that's doable. That's pretty much what it looks like for them. I don't like that. I guess I could go all the way. I think maybe I will. We'll just leave it like that. And we'll do some more adjusting as we go. That thing got lumpy. Why is it so lumpy? I just saw a new picture of the new Goku, and it looks janky as hell. The Ultra Instinct one. I don't know, my buddy just sent me a picture. I'll send it to you, Alfonso. No, it looks like butts. How is anybody even going to argue that? Like, if you look at the comment section on the Instamashi Instagram thing, every comment is complaining about the hair. Nobody's mentioned the body because nobody pays attention to things like that, like I do. But the body looks nasty. Okay, so we're gonna definitely crease this middle one. Maybe we might have to crease those other ones too. We definitely have to crease here. Well, I think we're good like that. No, his body is terrible. The proportions are not good. I mean, it's not a matter of preference. It's just they're not accurate or good. Like, they're not anatomically correct or accurate to the show. So I don't know what they're going from, but it's weird. The reason I'm pulling those parts down, even though you can't see them, is to get the right edge shape. That looks pretty good, although this needs to go in. So. Alright, I think we'll leave it like that for now. I'm liking the way it's looking so far. It's definitely going to have a new look to it, but I think it'll be good. His head's tiny as hell. His body looks like Michelin Man. Oh, well. His nipples? Are you talking about the nipples? The nipples look very weird. Very weird indeed. The whole thing's janky. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I told you. It's very strange. But it could change. Broly changed significantly from when they showed him to when he released the movie Broly. So it's not like all hope is lost. It's just, if people just jump at everything as soon as they show it because they want to buy a new figure or they want to be in the in crowd, that's when you end up getting figures that suck. Because the company's like, wait a minute, they're already happy with this? Don't spend any more money developing it. Release it as it is. People don't seem to get that. Like, reviews, like mine especially, I mean, I don't know, maybe other people's too, I don't watch other reviewers, so I can't say. But they serve a purpose beyond just having a review. If everybody just likes everything a company makes right off the bat, the company has no reason to make things better. If you designed a prototype for a figure that costs you, let's say, 100 grand, okay? Because that's a reasonable estimated cost. So let's say it cost them 100 grand to design a prototype, and everybody starts fawning all over it as soon as they show it. Why would they spend another 50 or 100 grand to make it any better? They have no reason to. I see an issue. That's why that was looking weird. Look at this angle. This is curving in instead of going straight down. I'll have to go back and change that. But that's an easy fix at least. These people want better figures, but they don't want to ever say anything's wrong. That's not how you get better things. You have to say, hey, that's not good. That's not what that's supposed to look like. It should look better than that. That's how you get better products. I don't think they do. I don't think Hasbro has the talent. I think some people that work there have the talent, but all in all, we've seen way more bad than good come out of there. By a large margin. So, it's debatable. Here's the thing, Randall. It's like I posted the other day. They don't care. They're netting, meaning after everything is paid for, they're netting $5 billion a year, give or take. That's Hasbro, not Marvel. Marvel's doing way better than that, thanks to Disney and everything else. $5 billion a year profit, cleared profit. They don't care about any of the things we bring up. The only thing they care about is money. That's what businesses like that are. And that's fine. We have to show them, though, with our money. People don't seem to get that. That's the issue. If something's shitty, don't buy it. They'll make it better until you do buy it. Because that's all they care about. They don't care about the quality. They care about the money. So you have to tell them in a way that they can understand. Money. I don't fault any company for making money. That's what every company's sole purpose is. Make money. How you go about that is obviously dependent on the company. Some companies would rather have a better product, some wouldn't. Clearly, some value the bottom line over everything else. The only way to get a better product is to affect their bottom line. That's it. Hasbro is not going to change anything they do if it's going to cost them money. They are only interested in making money. And again, that's perfectly fine. But that does change how we have to interact with them as a business. I mean, when my action figure line launches, you can be damn sure my goal is to make money. But I'm going to choose to do that in a way that makes people want to give me money. And then once I establish that, then I'm going to do like Hasbro and just totally put it to you. Lord of Anime. I don't normally make stuff like this. I make an action figure line. I'm developing an action figure line, which is right here. You can kind of get some... Oh, nope, not there. You can kind of get some glimpses. This mostly is just showing the samurai armor, mostly. But you can kind of look at some of the other ninja gear and things. So those are going to be 3D printed and turned into actual action figures after, manufacturing and all that nonsense. But this, what I'm working on right here, is just a project I'm doing for fun, which will end up being 3D printed and turned into a statue. Because I have a Ganondorf model and a Link model that I'm working on. And eventually, it's going to be a statue. That should be creased. I think we might be... Oh no, I have to pull that out some. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Are the sword and shield for a figure? You gotta be kidding me. I swear I just answered that. I swear it! I swear I just said it! Okay, so there's our base shield. So now I have to put the Triforce on there. The bird part only gets painted. So we have a Triforce, the swirly things, and then the other thing. Thanks, Lord of Anime. When did you make your first custom figure and what was it? Go on my channel. Look at my first video. Although I don't think I think I cut out a couple videos at some point. My first figure would have been, I think it was a shitty repaint of NECA's Ryu. Maybe. I did a couple repaints on some Street Fighter figures back then, and then I repainted some Halo Master Chiefs into red and silver Spartans. I think those were my very first ones. I did a couple DJs that were in the very beginning from Street Fighter. I don't know which ones were actually the first. But you can go back and see what my first upload is for that kind of stuff. Alright, let's do the Triforce, shall we? Triforce. Gonna be kind of a pain in the ass, I think. You know what I could do? Let me save this. I'm gonna save myself some effort. We're gonna take the Triforce from the sword and modify it for the shield. So we're just going to take this, make sure I have the right thing. Yep. We're going to copy it. Still not sold on the shape of the Triforce. I think they should be equilateral triangles. But some of them appear to be not equilateral triangles. I might have to adjust that. I'm going to do equilateral. I think it looks better. Perfect. Nailed it. All right. Let's rotate this guy. So it should be kind of right in line with those. Make it a little bit smaller, perhaps. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a trick. Let's see if I can make this work. Ooh, I have a better idea. Is this going to work? Nope. Well, yeah, kind of. I think this will work. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's gonna work. We do that, and then Q mesh. Like that. It's gonna give us a nice toasty Triforce right there. Oh yeah. Let's just go straight up gold. How about we just put the gold on the Triforce instead of everywhere? ZBrush? How about we just do that? I don't collect Dan Presto statues. So I have no real opinion on them. They seem okay. But I don't collect statues in general, so... So we're gonna put that right there. We are gonna have to curve it though. I think we can get a good curve out of this though by doing this. Did I curve it too much? I believe I did. I think what I might do is... It's gonna take a second, but I think it's necessary. Okay, it's close, it's still kind of off, so we're going to do some sliding. Yo, we don't want to do that. That's pretty close. Dang it, there's a cat hair floating around and it keeps getting me. Alright, that's probably close enough. How did those get off-centered? I swear things just moved. Did they move? How did those get off-center? Son of a gun. There's definitely a better way to do what I'm doing right now, but this will be okay. It's going to be a very, very small detail on the final thing, so it'll be fine. Now the question is, will it work? I think it will. It should allow me to make a much better curve. Yep. Beautiful. Sometimes it's almost like I know what I'm doing. Sometimes. I think it's too thick, though. Let's push it in a little further. I like it. Alright. Next step is to do the other things. Oh, you know what I wanted to do though real quick? Let's fix... we'll fix it after. Let's do the other shapes. So it's flat with a hook, and then a hook, and another hook. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Or is it? Let's try it. Okay, so we definitely need a little hook, a flat spot, a big hook. And then a reverse hook. This is gonna suck. I might end up having to move the shield a little, or move the Triforce a little bit. So we want to start with the right thing. It's gonna be way too big. I don't know about this. Something's... It's gonna take a lot of adjustment. And then... Oh, that's not right. I don't know if I'm doing this right. This is more of a complex shape than I normally do. I think I am. It's gonna take a lot of adjustment, but I think it'll work. Let's try it and see. No, I'm not trying to do it without reference. I'm trying to figure out how to make it work, technically speaking. These are very complex shapes because they have lots of complex curves. I think I got it. Let's see. I think I missed. I could have had another spot up there. I can edit these still. I should have had another spot there too. But I think we got it more or less. Well, it's easy to draw fake 3D geometric shapes like this, but making them actually out of geometry is a pain in the ass. because I need the geometry to work. And so it's, like I said, it's just kind of a hassle, but it's not something that I can't do. So I think we'll be okay. It's just a hassle, that's all. It's gonna look janky for a minute because I'm just kind of getting the main shape in place, and then I'm gonna delete the thickness to it. But it's easier for me to see what I'm doing with it being actually 3D. Yeah, so these two top layers is what I'm going to be keeping. I'm just kind of moving them around to get them the way I want them, and then I'll delete the rest, and I'll be able to make it a lot cleaner. I hope. Although it looks, I mean, it's almost the right shape. Generally. Well, that's the thing, is people, I mean, obviously drawing's hard, and I can't draw for shit, but it is a fact that when you're drawing something, you are faking all of it. It is 2D. You are drawing it flat. You have to fake it, which is its own difficult thing, no doubt. That's why I'm not good at drawing. I haven't practiced that at all. But you still get to fake it. When you're doing something that's 3D, you don't get to fake it. But then you also have the issue of actually having to make it function. Like, this is the thing. Like, obviously, if I could just... I could sculpt it, but since I need it to be a nice hard edge, it's easier to do it this way. It's just a time-consuming process. So, you guys are... You get to witness it firsthand. How much fun this can be. No, I don't think that was that bad. I mean, we got it pretty much where we wanted it. So let's do this. I don't think that was too bad at all. Now the question is, am I going to be able to make it actually work? It looks like I am. So we delete the rest. Delete hidden. We smooth it out. I'm pretty pleased with it so far. Let's see if we can get it to work. Remember, I'm not making it exactly like any other version, any existing version. I'm kind of just doing my own. Which is based on them, but not exclusively. Inspired by, I guess, is a better way of putting it, probably. Drawing is not easy. You can become good at it, but it's not easy. Easy implies anybody can just do it. You can't. You guys are probably thinking how difficult, not difficult necessarily, but time consuming this is, and I'm over here thinking, I can't believe it went that fast. That should have been a lot more difficult. We'll see if I can maintain it and get it to bring it home. See if we can bring this home. I don't think this is going to work yet. Yeah, it's not going to work yet. But you can kind of get an idea. We don't have all of our hard edges, but we almost got it there. Ab crunches and waist swivels should be on every figure. Wrong. Ab crunches shouldn't be on any figure. Give or take, of course. Read my second comment. Yeah, I saw the new Jean Grey. I think it looks good enough. Oh, you're doing some boots, Topo? How are you doing it? Are you doing it with, like, Topo gun, or are you doing it in ZBrush? Simsy boy. Your comment is like half a compliment and half an insult, so thanks, I guess? Why would I need to sell shields, though? Like, all the Link figures have shields. So what would be the benefit of selling shields? Alright, here's the difficult part, though, is I have to make it thick now, and then deal with that. So that's going to be kind of sucky. So what I have to do is I make it thick, and then it's going to be kind of messy in there. We're going to delete the pinch on the inside, so that it comes to a point at the top, but at the bottom it's flat, so it's like house-shaped. So you have a box, and then it comes to a point at the top. I mean, all the Figma shields are perfectly fine. As much as Figma has screwed things up with various Link figures, the shields aren't really a problem. They're very nicely done. No. Let's not do that. Let's delete this. And then we can... Yeah, this will probably work. Can we do that? We can. I don't really care what the geometry is here, because... Well, I do care to some degree. Can I do that? Yeah. It's not going to show. It's just going to affect how I can deal with the edges, the sides. The thick part, the yellowish part right there. So I'm not super concerned with it. Yeah, see how that folded in on itself? Normally that's a little bit more of a pain in the ass to deal with, but that'll be okay. So now we just go around and readjust our underside. That one shouldn't be creased. Ah, that's fun. That's fun. Retopology's fun. You don't have to worry about it if you're just printing. Everything I do, I print. So topology matters not very much. Oh, that's much better. Much better. Okay, we're cooking now, guys. Oh crap, we have 5 minutes left. Well, let's get these guys done, and then we'll call it a night, and we'll get more done tomorrow. We didn't even end up actually working on Link at all, we just worked on his gear. But everybody wanted to see the gear, so that's what everybody gets to see. Alright, we should be pretty close to where we want it. Let's go ahead and do some creasing real quick. We won't know for sure until we get it divided, where it smooths everything out. We'll know in just a minute if we came even close. I think we did. Especially for how quick and loose I'm working. I think it worked out pretty well. Yeah, we have a couple areas that need some... Why are there creases? Okay, that should make it look a lot better. Still a crease down there? Get out of there. Yeah. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's pretty damn close. It will be a statue. I don't know what size I'm gonna... Hey, it's Claydomain. I don't know what I'm gonna do for size-wise yet. I want it to be probably... 1/10 scale, maybe? Preferred torso articulation? I can show you. You want to see it? This will take a minute. What's happening? Hang on 1 second. We're going to come back and finish these guys, but apparently we're going to do a quick torso articulation lesson. It is a live stream. Hey Anthony, happy birthday. I've been watching your vids since 2014. I was looking for Dragon Ball figure arts and Marvel Legends vids and found your channel. Appreciate your views. Thank you. I appreciate your appreciation. Alright, torso articulation time. Here we go. Let's go into the thing I've been working on for the last 2 years, which should be hitting Kickstarter by the end of the year, maybe? Maybe not. We'll see. Alright, so there's some knees. If you ever needed some knees, You got them. Let's see if I can... I have too many pieces, so doing it this way probably won't work, but we can at least get some of the pieces out. Without going into highly complex joints, this is the best way to articulate a torso. Let's just start with this. I mean, we don't really need the elbows in there, but I'm gonna put elbows on just so that we have, or arms, not elbows, everything, the whole arm, just so that we have something to look at. Okay, so this is what you're looking at for your main body. Hang on, let me bring the crotch on. We'll go through all the main core articulation. Okay, actually, well, there, we'll do that, and we will do that. Okay, so this is what you're looking at for your main articulation. A big-ass double ball peg, and I mean big-ass relative to the rest of the figure. That gives you lots of range within these various parts. So if you go here... No! ZBrush hasn't crashed in so freaking long. And now it just did. Well, I'm not going to reload it for that. I want to finish off the Zelda thing. So what I can do is come back tomorrow and I'll show you that articulation again. But you want a really big double ball peg between the abdomen and the chest. And then you want a three-way ball, or at least another ball peg for the lower torso. Why did it crash? It hasn't crashed in weeks. I find that irksome. It all depends on the figure and its design. Yeah, not really. Because an ab crunch is never going to be as useful as what I'm showing you. Like, we don't need to argue about it. I'm going to show you why it works. I'll show you tomorrow because I don't have time to get it back out today since it broke. But, I mean, like, I can literally show you why it works better to do it this way. I think I'm going to be adding a few more edge loops in here to get a little bit more control out of it. Especially one right here. Yeah, maybe we won't get these completely finished tonight. But we are pretty close. I mean, that turned out not bad. I mean, I spend a lot of time, both with customs and in designing my own line, making articulation that works as well as absolutely possible. And an ab crunch just never is the answer. It can work, but it's always going to be uglier, and that's, to some extent, arguable. Like, on some things it's not ugly at all. But it's never ever going to function as well, because it can't. It only has one option. Lean, forward, and back. That's it. Whereas a diaphragm joint gives you full universal range. A diaphragm ball peg. So these are not things that are matters of opinion in some regard. You just simply can't get certain things done with certain types of articulation. So we'll talk about it more tomorrow. as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to articulation, there are two things you need to consider. Functionality, which is the primary factor, and then how does it affect the aesthetic of the figure? Does it ruin the sculpt? Does it not ruin the sculpt? That sort of thing. And with the type of articulation I'll show you tomorrow, you have the most versatility out of the actual functionality and the least impact on the sculpt. Come back tomorrow, TJ. 7 p.m. Eastern time till 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. Eastern time, and I'll go over it a little bit more. No, Hasbro Lightning series has been using, well, they've been using a small diaphragm joint with an upside down ab crunch, which doesn't work. There's so many problems with the upside down ab crunch. It can be used in some cases to where it's not terrible, but and a good one. Well, actually, it's not the ab crunch that's good though. It's the diaphragm joint. If you have a good diaphragm joint, you can get away with a reverse ab crunch. But even then, it's still not an ideal situation. Oh, we need one more in there. It looks like. Yup. Don't want to do that. Can I do this? Yes. Oh yeah, look at that. That's such a much nicer curve right there. Oh, I love that kind of shit. That's why I love hard surface modeling like this. Getting some nice geometric shapes going on. Oh man. That is clean AF, as the kids say these days. Definitely need to do some balancing in terms of how much it sticks out and whatnot. But oh my god, that curve turned out wonderful. Let's go ahead and just keep working until we get this part done. No, that's not going to work. Can I do it here? Nope, that's not going to work. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. What about here? Nope. I'm going to have to put in some of these manually, which means maybe we won't do it tonight. Putting in line edge loops manually kind of blows. It's true, TJ. It will be available on demand if you're interested in seeing it. I mean, it's not like I'm going to do a huge section on it, but I can definitely talk about it. I've spent enough time in my life dealing with articulation that if I can't explain it and show you why some kinds are good and some kinds aren't good, then what good am I? No good. Alright, let's go ahead and try to get some of this done. Let me save it just in case it crashes again. Well, this isn't so bad. I got through adding the edges in pretty quickly. We need one more here. That'll probably be sufficient. Might be. Let's see. Oh, I do need one in there. Okay. That should be wonderful now. Oh, yeah. The problem with adding all these extra loops is it's harder to get smooth curves, but we can do it. Thanks, Carlos. I don't really want to toot my own horn, but I'm thinking this turned out kind of awesome. Considering when I started, I was like, I don't know if this is going to work. It worked out pretty well. Pretty well. I think that turned out super. Might pull this part in just a little bit. I think this part's a little too chunky. Yeah, that's gonna make it look better. I like it. What color are those? They silver, don't they? Yeah. Yeah, really. I'd love an OOT link. Alright, well, we got most of it done. We just have to put the triangle in down here. And then the bird gets painted. So that's not bad. I'll paint the bird on real quick just for funsies. Oh, I can't. I can't. Well, I could, but I'm not going to. Okay, let me save this real quick. We still have to add rivets, and we have to do the backside, which is not going to be difficult. But we'll be able to wrap the shield up tomorrow for sure. Then we'll have the shield and sword done. Link is already like halfway done anyway. I can show you guys Link real quick before we go. I can show you Link and Ganondorf. Maybe. I don't know where Ganondorf is. He's somewhere on the computer. Link is still very rough. Where the heck is he? Is he not in this folder either? It's alphabetical. I guess not. Okay, that means he's over here. Okay, here's Link. He's very rough. Thanks, man. Like I said, he's very rough. We still have to kind of figure out the proportions a little bit more. A lot of it more. And do his face some more. But we're there. I wanted to get most of this stuff kind of just in place so that I had something to work with. And I spent most of my time on this because the jacket was very difficult to do the way I needed to do it. So it's usable now, though. So that's good. So there's Link. And then Link's a little bit farther along than Ganondorf. But we do also have Ganondorf. Ganondorf's face is probably a little bit farther along than Link's, but not that much. You can see it's still very rough. Like, that mouth is not good. But he's there. And he needs a lot of proportioning changes too. But, alright guys, that's going to do it for the night. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the birthday wishes, and we'll be back tomorrow. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to finish up the shield, work on Link some probably, and have a good time. So have a good night. Thanks again, and I'll see you tomorrow.